What's up, everybody? 32 Icon here. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already, in good faith that I will continue bringing you great content. So, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I'm back like Jordan in his early days. Not Jordan when he came back with number 45, but Jordan when he came back with number 23. All right, that's the Jordan. I'm back like Jordan. Haven't seen you guys in a while, but I haven't forgotten about you. I kind of switched up my little camera stance for you guys, so I shouldn't be shaking as much, but we'll see. We'll see how that works. But anyway, how are you guys? I missed you. It's been a couple of weeks. I haven't forgotten about you. So let's go ahead and get this popping. So this is Shoutouts, This and That, episode 2, volume 2. I remember I told you guys before that if you're just tuning in for this, for gun stuff, I may or may not add some gun stuff in here. It depends on how it's going. So if you just tune it in to watch gun stuff, don't be upset if I don't talk about any guns, okay? So first thing first, shout outs. So last time I did my shout outs, I don't even know how I forgot to mention Talena, who's my niece. Well, I didn't forget to mention her. It's just that I had her on the sheet. I have my little cheat sheet here, but I forgot to say her name because I got caught up in the other shout outs that I didn't want to miss. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm going to get to it, but I never got to it. But anyway, shout out to Talena. She's my niece. You've seen her in other videos. We did a couple of videos related to firearms where I did a test with her. The other one was her writing a composition for school and talking about gun-free zones. And so she encouraged me to put this channel together because at first I was like, you know what, no one's going to watch, but it's cool. I'll just put some stuff up. And she was like, you know, just go ahead and do it. Doesn't matter if anybody watch or not, just do you. So I was like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So anyway, she encouraged me the entire time. And I remember telling her, I'm like, Lainey, you think I should do a video on this or you think I should do a video on that? And she's like, you know, just go for it. So I definitely need to shout her out. She told me the importance of editing because at the beginning I wasn't editing my videos. And so I was like, listen, I don't have time for editing. I'm gonna post a video and that's all I got. I can't be editing this and editing that. I don't have time to do that. And she was like, but Aunt Olivia, people want to see edited videos, etc., etc. I was like, listen, I'll do a little of this and a little of that, and that's it. If they don't like it, too bad, because I don't have the time to do that. So she was like, you know, you're not a professional editor. Just do a little bit to help your videos along and make sure that it's smooth and you can edit out some of the mistakes. So anyway, needless to say, shout out to Talena. I know you're watching this because you're probably in the room right now on YouTube. But anyway, thank you for all that you've helped me do in creating this platform. All right. Next, shout out to the Black Gun Owners and Education Facebook page. There were a couple of people, I think there were actually admins on that page that are also subscribers on this channel. And I meant to shout them out in the last video, but I want to thank you guys for watching. I want to thank you guys for the support. Thank you for tuning in and allowing me to join your group. There are some great guys over there, some good information. And so shout out to you guys for doing an awesome job. Also, Marshall Washington, who is the Trigger Happy Firearms instruction. She is on Instagram. Occasionally she comes on YouTube, and I mentioned her in a couple of my videos. And she came on and said some nice words. So I definitely want to shout her out because I definitely look up to her in her videos, and she's been more than gracious when I ask her questions. She's been there. I think I started asking her questions before I even started the channel, and she was gracious enough to respond. So shout out to you. Continued success in all that you do on Instagram. And I hope you're doing well down there in Atlanta. What else? Oh, and shout outs to the people who hit me privately. I don't know if you want your name to be announced on the video, so I won't say anything. But several of you have hit me up in my email about going to shoot. Some of you are local. I had one guy hit me out about wearing some of his apparel. I haven't forgot about you. I just haven't had time to really look at the information that you sent me just because work has picked up a lot and I've been doing a lot more than I expected to do. So I haven't really had the opportunity to look at it and get into it and give you back my feedback, but shout out to you as well. Lastly, shout out to all the new subscribers. I appreciate all the feedback, all the love that you guys are sending me. I truly appreciate it. Shout out to my old subscribers who've been here since day one and who have tuned in over the months. I appreciate you guys and keep being great. All right. Now, moving on to this and that. So, update. I sold the G17. Okay. I think I sold the Glock after... I think it was after I actually posted the video that I was going to sell. I think I sold it that night or the next day. But anyway, I did sell it. You know, it wasn't meant to be. But if I ever get an opportunity to get another G17 for like a steal, I definitely will get one. All right. But yeah, I had to let it go. The SIG 1911 in the 45 caliber, I said I was going to sell that one because remember I sold the CZ P10C. I sold the VP9SK because I had duplicates. So I sold those because I was going to get me another shorter rifle. And I decided that I was going to sell the SIG as well. So I was going to sell 3 of them, but I ended up keeping the SIG because I feel like 1911s are a little harder to get, and I got that one as a steal. So I didn't want to sell it, and then later on down the line, I'm like, oh, well, I need a 1911 and 45 caliber when I had one, and I just didn't keep it. So I decided to keep that one. Plus, it's really nice. And even though some of it irks me because some of the controls protrude a little bit, I'm going to modify that by getting some better grips. I'm going to switch the mag release button around if I can. If not, then I'm going to figure something out. But I think I'm going to keep it because it really is a nice firearm and I like that 45 caliber. All right. That's the update on that. Also, someone in the comment section said to me that they think I should do a what's in the bag for my golf bag because I'm into golf, and I haven't golfed at all this summer, which kind of bothers me. I need to get out there on the green, but I'm thinking maybe next weekend I'm gonna go putt a little bit. The local golf course that we have here has immaculate greens. It's a public course and the greens are excellent. So I think I'm gonna go out, get my little putter out, you know, work on some skills and see, you know, where I am. I think I have a video of me actually golfing. If I could find it, I'll upload it on this. If I can't, then I'm not gonna upload it. But it's me teeing off, and I think I was in North Carolina, one of the courses in North Carolina. It's a nice little video too, but we'll see. But I'll try to get you some footage of that. And for that, for the person who suggested that I do the what's in the bag video, thank you for the suggestion. And I think I may. I have to go back and look. It's in the basement. I have some pretty nice equipment, but I haven't done it in a while. So, meaning I haven't gone out and played. So I've got to look at my bag. But it's right there in the basement, so I can just go grab it. What else? Transitioning into LeBron James. Let me tell you something about LeBron James. People go back and forth about how he is not the greatest of all time, that Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time. And let me just say this. MJ is the greatest of all time. Okay, hands down, we all know this, right? If you're debating if he actually is the greatest of all time, stop it. Stop it. All right, MJ is the greatest of all time. However, LeBron James is the best athlete as a whole. And when I say as a whole, I'm meaning athlete on the court. He's a philanthropist. He is a giver. He is politically vocal about things that are happening within our country and within our youth and with our race. He is educated. He is just an overall person that I look up to. I never thought that about MJ because there have been plenty of times MJ has had the opportunity to speak out against wrongs, whether it's in the community, whether it's in someone else's community, whether it's in different organizations. Prime example, I believe I was a high school student, I want to say 11th or 12th grade, and it had came on television that Michael Jordan found out that Nike was using sweatshops in China to make his apparel and to make his sneakers. And his response to that was, not my problem. And even then I found that to be kind of, you know, obtuse. I figured that he would take some type of ownership, considering that he is making millions off of the backs of workers who are living in impoverished climates, who are working under severe and unsafe conditions. You would think that he would stand up and say, you know what? Take some of that money, build them a sufficient factory to make these items, and make sure that you pay them well. I mean, people were over dying in China. They were starving. They were getting ill because of the hours that they were working. And again, it was him and Tiger Woods, now that I think about it. And it was just like, okay, whatever. I don't care. That got nothing to do with me. To whom much is given, much is required. So although he didn't give the okay for Nike to use China and their workers in those sweatshops, nonetheless, he agreed to allow them to do it. He didn't speak out against it, I'll say that. So because of that, I never really liked MJ in the way he carries himself. And, you know, there have been opportunities for him to really step up and make a mark, and he never has done that. And so I'm not feeling him. So anyway, I say all that to say LeBron is the man, and you're not gonna change my mind. Moving on from that. What else? RIP to Aretha Franklin. Unfortunately, she passed away, and it's been about a week since she's been laid to rest. And she has made a great impact on our country and even other countries. I believe Queen Elizabeth invited her over for tea years ago, and Aretha Franklin was afraid of flying. She had a bad experience a few years prior to the invite, and she declined to go, so she never got to go meet the Queen. However, that's how much of an impact she's made in the lives of millions. And so RIP to her and her family. Sorry to see her go, but we definitely will be able to celebrate her through her music and the impact that she made on our lives. Also, RIP to John McCain. By the time I post this video, he has already passed, and I don't think his funeral is set up yet. I think it's in the next couple of days. They will lay him to rest. Unfortunately for him, he didn't survive his brain cancer and the treatments. I think he opted to stop the treatments, and so unfortunately he's passed on. But you know, I may not have always agreed with his politics, but I do think that there have been many times and many situations where he did put principle above party lines. And so for that, I did respect John McCain for what, you know, who he was. He definitely was a maverick. He definitely was somebody who believed in principles and didn't get caught up in, I'm just gonna vote this way because my party said vote this way. He stood out against the rest. He didn't, you know, care about what they said about him. He was truly an honorable man. So RIP to John McCain and his family. Again, he's going to be put to rest this week. And thank you for all that you did to help our country. And again, I don't stand with you on every political issue, but I appreciate your fight. I appreciate you standing up for what is right and not being tricked and manipulated into doing something that went against your morals. So RIP to you. What else do I have? I think that's all. This video is 15 minutes long so far. This is before I edit, and I just wanted to get you guys something out this week. My next video will be on a little piece that I'm doing. I think you might enjoy it, so hopefully I'll get those up to you next week. All right, so I hope you guys are well. I'm so happy to see you. I hope you're happy to see me. Keep doing your thing, keep pushing forward, keep being kind to people. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Peace.